That's all. Something like that. This. And then I just do 2x2 until people join. It's been forever since I've been here. Glad you're back at least. What up? Unbegransd. Unbegransd. There we go. Okay. Nice first solve. My username is German. I do not speak German. That probably makes sense on why I couldn't exactly pronounce it right. Hello, Elliot. I don't like that. In fact, I don't like any of this. Sure. What 2x2 is that? This is a new plastic Diane. This was the cube that set world records back in 2013. Yeah, that's all I gotta say about this, really. It's a really good cube, though. I love it. Just because it's old doesn't mean it's bad. What up, Adam? What up, ZA Cubing Official? The official ZA Cubing. How's Mr. 303 SR2 doing? I am doing alright. Glad I'm actually back at number 2. I haven't been at number 2 since Mateo moved to Utah like 3 years ago, man. This scramble sucks. I can't turn fast on this. I just kind of had to like smoothly go through it. That average was so clean, like actually, except the corner twist, that was funny. Look, if I was able to get a corner twist and still get a 7-3, I think that goes to show you just like how much I was locked in just then. Besides that, I did something on the last solve that wasn't exactly ideal, but I don't regret doing it. Also, I did like no inspection of this whatsoever. What layer am I doing? I'll do this crappy EG2. How about that? There we go. Sub 7 soon. That's kind of a stretch. I'm predicting before 2026 you'll get it. I'd frankly be very happy if I got it during though, because 2026 I'm gonna be full college, so very little time to like full on grind out the 3. You still got a lot of time before you gotta care about like actual adulting stuff. I applied for like 8 new jobs just yesterday. I don't like this solution. Is this one better? I didn't like anything there. I've got the being young strat. No. I mean, later technically does have an advantage because they're born in a time where like better hardware and resources exist. But just like when I was 14, like a bunch of the nuances of like how to get faster weren't really like public knowledge. I'm not a child. You are a child. You can't even drive a car. Because they're also born in a more competitive time. That's true, I guess, as well, but like competition is a big motivation factor. I hate this solution. Nope. What's your record? What? About directly balances out. Yeah. I wouldn't necessarily agree. I didn't wait for the agree. Okay, we're just gonna count that as solved. Why can people get XP on stream? I don't know. And frankly, I don't care. I'm just doing 2x2 until I get a couple more people in here, then I'll swap events. There we go. I've been messing up the algorithm a lot recently, so I like took a pause to just make sure that it's the right one. Hopefully this is better. I don't know. I don't understand the point of all of them anyway. Like, it's just a useless purple badge next to your name. I can look at top fans, experience. Like, I don't understand what the point of that is. Like, how do you get XP? Why do you want it? Good. This is I'm losing by not being a top fan right now. What? Okay. That was just one move to an EG2. It's an alright case. Oops. Bro, what am I doing? I just completely missed one like that. My torning is amazing after I work out. It's almost like you're actually like warmed up. I'm gonna... No, 505 on stream isn't good. I keep forgetting that. Should I do 3x3 or one-handed? Which one do you think would be more viewer friendly? Probably 3x3. We should do Let's Keep. You know what? Screw it. Why not? Let's do one. I'm gonna flip my camera real quick because I'm always paranoid I'm gonna reveal like personal info of some kind. Alright. There we go. We got ourselves a 3x3 Let's Cube. I'll just put it in my junk session because I don't care. I'll hop on in a bit. That exposure is really bright. No? Epic. Random caller. Busy being a sweat in my Scube session. It's just like very, very bright here, and I don't know how to turn the brightness down on my laptop. Because like this brightness button here just like does something entirely different. Nope. I don't know. It'll just be really overexposed. Hopefully that won't like... Forcing myself an N-perm, how beautiful. What if I give it some competing light? I'm gonna open up some blinds. There we go. Alright, is that better? About the same? Alright. I have a desk lamp coming in the mail soon, so hopefully it'll actually like look better. These subs feel right so far. I have 2 counting low 8s, which isn't too bad. Ugh. Alright. What is that average? 8.5, that's alright. I got the PL at like 6.5 on both those solves. Stop timer peeping, and you won't get bad solves. Can I say happy birthday to Raffin? I have no idea who Raffin is, but happy birthday to them, I guess. That was a bonker solution. All rotationless pairs, but I think 3 of the edges were misoriented, and I just did tricks for all of them. Yeah. That's all felt bad. Ugh. What do you think? What? English. What do you think the events added to BTS are going to be? There we go. I spoke English, guys. Are you proud of me? I'm hoping it's 5x5 because I want 5 rounds. Don't know what other events though. I'm gonna close these blinds again because it's not doing anything. I'll have a subtle light. I'm switching cubes. Okay. The Winston cube goes hard, by the way. Whoa. That was a scramble and a half. $286? Holy crap. What are these scrambles, man? Oh, whoops. Well, I'm not taking advantage of them. It was a real solve, I swear. So true. Is that it take 26. Alright, Garrett joins and he broke Let's Cube. Thanks, Garrett. Bro. I don't know how to solve a Rubik's Cube anymore again. That's a 9-7 hour to 5. Yikes. My Rubik's Cube feels like it's about to explode. I would mess around with the tension, see if you can tighten it. Cool. Alright, Let's Cube broke for me, so I'm just doing this all for fun. I want to one anyway. It exploded? Well, that's that. Also technically a DNF, but it's Let's Keep, so I don't care. Hello again. Hello, Dig something. I'm just gonna call you Dig. How's it going? It's going alright. Not in the best conditions for solving at the moment, but you know what? I don't care. It's Let's Cube. We're just here to have some fun. Dig VJ? I'm just gonna call you Dig. I can't bother to remember Dig VJ. That was very bad. I don't know how that was an 8. Also, Jacob, I recommend typing in the YouTube chat versus the Let's Keep chat so I can actually see you. Because, like, I'm only paying attention to this one. Corner twist. Excuse me. I solved the cube for the first time today. Nice. There we go. There's a good one finally. Okay. We got ourselves a counting 6. Hello, your favorite cuber. It's actually your favorite cuber. Counting 6, WTF. Yeah, I actually get them a lot more commonly now than I did in the past. It's been great to be able to watch another one of your streams. Nice. Glad you're able to join. What's your PB average of 5? It's something barely below 7. Alright. Did I miss the enter key again? I did. Does anyone have an RS3M they don't want? I just started cubing and need a magnetic cube. It's very, very cheap. So, it's not too difficult to just, like, buy one yourself. You can also buy one from Canyons Cubes and use discount code PEDIT for 5% off. But if you like have absolutely zero funds whatsoever, then a Rubik's Cube is probably not going to be like one of your top priorities. Alright. That average had crazy potential, but still 741. I'll take it. I've been queuing nonstop for days on end and my brain is beginning to hurt. Should I stop? Yes, if your brain is like actually hurting. Taking a 1 to 2 day break isn't gonna be like the end of the world. You should be taking 1 to 2 day breaks pretty commonly. What's your PB? I should just put my PBs in my about page at this point. People keep asking them for too much. I think I'm just going to start ignoring those questions, but my PB is 4.5. That was pretty bad. I got a great solve, but didn't start the timer. Then you didn't get a great solve. You got a DNF. Any tips on F2L? There's no way I can go into all the nuances of F2L in a short 1 hour live stream, so it's purely just you gotta look up tutorials and you just gotta like figure out the nuances yourself. Watch top level solves. I think that's a good way of doing that. Ideally, someone who like does pure CPOP, so like you're not gonna get much out of Team on solves, but you could get much out of like Maddie or Yihang solves. That was one of the worst 9s ever, but I did pseudo slotting, so it doesn't matter. Any tips on how to memorize Alex better? Break them up into triggers and then just drill them a lot. Also, don't do too many at once. If you're going to learn 24 Alex in a day, you're going to remember maybe a third of them by the time that you get out to the next day. So learn them in packs of, like, I would recommend less than 10, ideally around 6-ish, and then just drill them heavily for a while. We take it. A little Ola skip doesn't hurt nobody. I thought Matt used ZB, or at least some. He obviously uses some. All top cubers use some. I also heard that on the plane back from China, his lung collapsed again. And so he's going to be in rehab in Asia for a while. Which is unfortunate, so. Yo, 101? Are you doing Skewed now, Jacob? What is this? I'm so consistent. Yep, looks like it. You get 10s and 15s. You actually are consistently around like the low 10 range. PB on Scone. I don't know what that puzzle is. I'm gonna assume you meant the type Swan. I think I have a sub 5. It's so long. Oh, this is the same scramble. Wow, that would have been a much better solution. It's the same scramble because Jacob did an oopsie. Jacob, are you solving right now? Okay, he is. Another corner twist on a low 7. It's purely like when I have to start with a grip like this and then transition from like this to an F front, because like right here tends to twist a lot. That was bad. How long did it take you to get sub 10? I've been cubing for 2 years and still only average 15.2. Okay, just because you're cubing for 2 years doesn't mean you're supposed to be sub 10. Like, it honestly took me like 5 years just to get down to like a 15 average. I think like from beginning of when I first picked up a Rubik's Cube to having a sub 10 official average, it took like a solid 6 years, maybe a bit longer. But obviously, like, there was stuff before and afterhand, as well as like COVID and stuff. So you can definitely do it a lot faster than I did it, but don't stress about like how quickly you get a result. Just stress about how you're gonna get the result in the first place. I don't know why I did it with U primes. I sometimes do that when it's just already a bad solve. I just do something stupid. Yeah, exactly, Jacob. Ugh. This thing is that I want to be world class, and I'm really worried about those 10-year-old kids in China. Look, I'm sorry, dude. Your chances of being world class in 3x3 are already gone. Like, there's gonna be someone born today who's gonna instantly surpass you with by the time that they're like 8. Like, being world class in 3x3, like, the history of Western solvers being world class in 3x3 is basically over now. Ugh. As a beginner cuber, F2 Ola on Peel looked very intimidating, so over the course of how long of consistent practice would it take to drill these concepts into my brain? I have no idea how long it's going to be. I'm going to be world class? Sure, Adam. I hate EPRM. Fair enough. That was so bad. Why was it a 7-2? Let's do Pyrrha? No. I like kind of forgot my cross solution. Nice corner twist. Yeah, everything that solved just went wrong. I'm gonna be world classer than you, Adam. I mean, you kind of already are. It's not really feasible for like someone else to get to a world ranking like that, unless FTO gets added. Then it's like free. Want to do Squannin a little? No, not really. 7, 8, hour to 5. Nice. Ugh. What was the turning on that solve? What was your first main? This is good old Rubik's brand. I think my first main outside of that was I think it was an MF3. No roll, unfortunate. Bro, you got sub 8. Be happy. Who cares if you didn't roll? That doesn't matter. Was your PB a last layer skip? I don't think I've ever had a PB on a last layer skip before. There we go. We finally got our turning back. I did like 6 pairs. Don't. How was that sub 9? That had no business being sub 9. My fastest and only last layer skip was an 890. I mean, fair enough. Last layer skips like rarely show up on good F2L scrambles though. So like it's usually a bad F2L into a last layer skip, or it's all where I like make a mistake and then I can't reconstruct it. I've had a 5.0 like that before where I made a mistake in the first the first, second, or third pair. And then I did like a ZBLS and then it just skipped the last layer for me. And I just could not reconstruct it. Couldn't find anything. Sure. That was horrendous, but we take it. I never got a last layer skip. I mean, they're really rare. It's not like if you do enough solves, you're like required to have one or something. No. Ah, dang it. That was horrendous. I missed a single U move, and I already looked ahead to my next pair. I said, great, let's kick me out. Hopefully that landed in my trash can. It did not. Sad. Finally, my mean is sub 9. For me, your mean is 9 flat. 9.0 again. I'm just gonna click new scramble because it glitched out. Nah, I thought I recognized something and it was just not that. You think that you'll still be queuing at 90 years old if I ever get to 90 years old? I don't know. It depends on like when I develop dementia or carpal tunnel. Worst case scenario, I could probably see myself just like being an alright FMC main. Why was that a 6? I think I did 3 rotations in that. Oh, yep, there was a double rotation at one point. And then, of course, I got soon deeper. I just predicted first 2, and then the last 2 pairs were just garbage. But a good last layer saved it. Same thing. I predicted first 2, and then the rest is just trash. Is FMC gonna be an event in 80 years? Hopefully. It might get to the point where it's like it's so trivial to get gods in the world in every single solve that like there's no point in having a competition anymore. The WCA becomes too corrupted and collapses in 2056. I feel like by 2056 we're gonna have like multiple different variations of the WCA, and it'll be like run by like smart cubes and shenanigans like that. That was alright. Not ideal, but it's alright. I guess. That was just a horrendous solution on my part. I should like not do that. I did like probably solid like 10 extra moves just so I'm able to predict first pair or first 2 pairs. But like even then the first 2 pairs like really sucked. I think if I just looked ahead and just did something normal or just didn't do those 2 pairs specifically, it would have been an alright solution and an alright time. Sure. What's DNM though? This is DNM. It's water-based. It's a water-based peace loop engineered by Cubicle Labs to create a refreshing and lasting burst of speed for your puzzles. That's literally what it says on the bottle. It's just like a water-based lube. You put 2 drops in, it be fast for a while. It's really good to drink. Banned. I did a Y2 mid F2L. Don't do that. That's easier said than done, I know, but like, just don't. I'm only getting G-perms, that's tragic. There's not really a way that we can fix that. Jacob Levy, what is happening? Oh, it's because Gret did a thing. So I'm just gonna click new. Is it the DNM 37? Yeah. Sure. That probably wasn't worth it, but oh well. Like, DNM is also really good for, like, other sprint events. I wouldn't recommend doing it in big cubes, because, like, water-based lubes tend to stay inside of them longer and tend to gunk up more. You want to use silicone lubes with big cubes, but for water-based loops, you can put them in really any puzzle, like up to like a Megaminx. Like anything more complex than Megaminx, don't do it. And also don't do it in clock, it just kind of ruins it. Sorry, I left and forgot to skip. I'm back now. Okay, well, you better do this solve and you better win. 788 is your time to beat. Oh, he actually did beat it. Never mind. PLL prediction. Ayo. Adam, what is happening, bro? That's accounting 11. Gotta lock in, man. Am I the goat? No. Sorry. You're more of a sheep. I don't like this scramble. I actually did alright on it though. Nice. I just had good look ahead throughout. Silicone for big cubes and water-based for small ones. So like, what would be the range of cubes that water-based loops could go in, and like the silicone, which, I mean, you can put silicone in literally anything and it will be like a net positive or net negative to a certain extent. Like, there's nothing, like, I use silicone lubes in my 3x3s all the time. Nice. There we go. There's another sub-8 average. I wouldn't use water-based on anything above 3x3. I have used it in 4x4 to moderate success. Although I do think using a silicone-based lube would do basically the same thing. So, just like, pick yourself up some DNM, some weight 5, and then if you really want to, some Angstrom Gravitas and Dignitas. And that's really all you need. Sure. We take it. That was so stupid. What the hell? And that 404, notice that DNF speeds it up for all of 10 minutes. I mean, yeah, pretty much. But like, if you're doing it like right before an average, like that's what I would do. Like I would just put one drop in each layer of the 4x4 and then just do like a couple warm-up solves and then go compete. Nice. Sub 8 over to 12. There we go. Yeah, weight 5. I have a giant thing of weight 4. Ooh. Nice. 726. That is very clean. It somehow didn't roll the average of 12 because I'm rolling out a 6-9. What cube are you juicing? The MGC Beta. Ugh. Kind of messed up on the J from there. That's alright. Yo, 392? So true. Is it good for the price? I like it. I don't know how much it is, but I knew it was cheap enough for me to consider it. I think like my hands just decided, you know what, this one we're just gonna not work. I had a H-perm pretty fast. I accidentally did 2 extra M2s to undid the M2 down. What? I don't know what that means. My hands were like, yes, this solve. This is the one where we screw you. Alright. When did you start cubing? About 9 years ago. Was the worst pop you've ever gotten? Did it ever happen to you in a big cube? I think the worst pop I got... I actually don't know. I haven't had very many like notable pops. LOL. With the exception of that 110 right there, all these solves have been amazing. Nats 23 final. I wouldn't consider that a bad pop though, because like, it's just kind of whatever. Waiting for other solvers. Okay, I guess we're waiting on someone. 2 NB perms and 3 solves? I mean, by doing this many solves, you're bound to get some oddly specific statistic. You have any tips? I average around 20 seconds. I'm cubing for 5 months now. 5 months, averaging 20, you're doing perfectly fine, man. Diversify your portfolio. Like, start doing other events like 2x2 or Squan or one-handed. Ugh. Of course I gotta win the glass layer right now. I typed 914. Hello. There we go. And another skip because, bro. Bro mentioned Squan and no Pura is crazy. I was just listing off events, bro. Give me a break. Oh my god, what? That was like the easiest first two of my entire life. Like the normal cross solution just like gave me another pair for free, and then I just added 2 more moves to insert another pair. It was very pleasant. I actually like the Cupid more, who makes better solutions. Alright, that's your choice. Use whichever method is best for you. It's just I'm not going to be your main source on how to get faster. Dang it, man. Okay, we kind of got bailed out with lucky everything else, but yeah. Holy crap. 751 over to 12. Do FTO? I might later. Depends on how I feel right now. We're doing a Let's Cube and I'm actually solving good. Should I learn winter variation or can't even full, you don't know full OLL? Do that before you consider WV, like bro. We're still sub 8 though. Guess the solve number where I win. I don't know. Should I learn OLL so that it is efficient? Find a good tutorial and copy that. No, I don't think we're sub 8 anymore. No, it's alright. What was the hardest part of your cubing journey? Probably the 841 personal record average. That was definitely like one of the hardest mental barriers I've ever had. Wow. That was really solid. Bless me. I only need like 8.2 for sub 8 average right now. Why would you say that? Like, don't do math. You're gonna do the solve. You're gonna do the solve well, and then you'll find out if you got a sub 8 or not. Like, don't worry about the time now because it's useless to you. Worry about the time later. I read all L is oil. Fair. Oh my gosh, why are so many people leaving and rejoining? This is just breaking Let's Cube. W competing mindset for real? I mean, like, it just seems obvious to me. Hello, greetings from Portugal. I think you were here last stream. I always calculate. It's an awful habit. Yeah, just stop. Just treat each individual solve as like a goal. You want to do this solve better than you do before. Just do this solve good for what scramble it gives you. Timer, please reset. Thank you very much. Oh, what am I doing? Why am I not doing yellow? I don't know why I wasn't looking at yellow so soon. Portugal, isn't that in South America? Lol. Reset, please. That's so infuriating when it just doesn't want to reset. I click the button 18 times and it doesn't want to work. Yep. Another corner twist. My pace is crazy right now. Bro, shut up, lock in, then tell us. That's what you gotta do. If you're on crazy pace, you say nothing, and then after it happens, then you can vent or you can celebrate, whichever one comes. What? Okay. Cool. Thanks, corner. That is, what is that? Yeah, that's back-to-back corner twists. $7.44, yay, nice. Oh, yay. That solution was so good. I'm so proud of that one. Dot case J-Perm, very nice last layer. Anyone want to switch events? Really just depends on what the chat is vibing. That scramble was insane. Holy crap, that scramble was insane. Come on, bro. And then that happens. Alright, if we were going to switch it to a different event, I would like to finish up this average of 100 first. Because it's actually going not half bad, and I would like to finish it. Nice. I ignored a free third pair. We've all been there before. God damn it. Bad ZB execution too, because I just straight up forgot what alg it was. I was like, I know I need to do a bunch of soons, so I just did a bunch of soons, and then I missed one. Ugh. Gotta keep it together, man. Got to keep it together. Don't do that COLL, it's not good. Especially from the front. I can't execute from the front well. What event would you guys like to do after this? There we go. Now we're back on track. Not 2x2 or Mega? Anything else? Megaminx? Pyraminx? Just not 3x3? Okay, I'm seeing a lot of people who don't care, and then a recommendation for Pure and Mega. I'm feeling like Scube or 4x4. We won't be doing Scube. 4x4 is a bit of a longer one, so I prefer not. Mean? I'm not mean, I'm just biased. Alright, 8 more solves. 8 more solves left. Average of 50 is 829. That's looking nice. I just gotta keep it together for a bit longer, and we should see sub 8.5. Nice. Kinda got bailed out with the last layer, but who cares? Reset, please. Holy shit. we take it. That was a really bad solve, but at least it wasn't horrible. Alright, last average of 5. Let's make it count, y'all. Nice. Little on the iffy side. Okay. That's solid. No, I got disconnected. Very poggers. Okay, I still got to enter in my time, thankfully. Alrighty, so apparently we're on solve 102, and I completely missed it. And apparently my average of 50 is now DNF, somehow. Don't know how, but... Let's scroll down. Why do I have 2 DNFs? So there's a gap there, 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 a gap... Okay. So it's treating it as if I have like 5 DNFs for no reason. But... I think that was around 8.2, 8.3, so I'll gladly take that. Anyway. Give me suggestions in the chat. What event to do next? Average of 50 and average of 100 are also DNFs? Yeah, let's keep it stupid. Let's just not listen to it. Alright. New event. Which one shall it be? Pura or Skewb, Pura, Mega or Skewb, any side event. Okay, so we got a couple votes for Skewb, a couple votes for Pura. We got 1 vote for Mega. We also could do like something stupid like RUGen, ZBLL, just PLL. Funnily enough, like that's an option. Wait, I just realized something. I can look at this to see my average of 100. It is 855. All right. Mega guys, come on. It's the Ebster. I don't know what an Ebster is, but... I like Mega, but it's probably going to be really slow for a lot of them. Yeah, that's why I'm hesitant to choose Mega. Just because, like, it will take a while. in between solves. For even someone like me, like, I'm not half bad at Megaminx, but it still takes like 50 seconds, which is not good stream to chat interaction, so. It's fine. It's really not fine, though. No Megaminx. It's official. We're calling it now. No Mega. We could do FTO, we could do RU Gen, we could do OH, we could do Squan, then Skewb. I just really don't like Skewb. And like I just don't have fun with Skewb. Do Clock? Alright, any better suggestions? I'm a diff if it's find out that it is going to be a side event. Squan, Pyraminx. Okay. I think Pyraminx is probably our best shot to like. It's the best middle ground that we have. Holy wash, bro. I mean, yeah. This is what happens when you only do Skewb for 5 months. Reset, please. And now I forgot my solution. Great. Cool. I love it when that happens. My timer doesn't reset, catches me off guard. I then focus on resetting it so damn much to the point where I just forget my solution. It's just beyond frustrating. I won't look at that too. That was sad. Messed up one of my B moves. Bro. Alright, that's a 306 average somehow. How about a 10-second pure salvo lol, so everyone is so fast, I mean. Alright, we have no winner for this solve somehow. And we got this scramble. bro. This is what happens when you guys only do like 4 events. I just got a semi-D rust. I mean, don't we all? Nice. Epic. Sub 4 still. What Pyrrha is that? This is a new batch Yushin Love Magic that I heavily modded to make it good. There we go. Finally, a decent solve. I used to do this event, kind of, trust. Yeah, keyword used to. What are these scrams? Let's keep scrams. My genius plan did not work. Any tips for sub 3 on Pyrrha? I am not your source. Any tips on improving V and turning? Once again, I am not your source. I am actually walking through on how to get good at V and tips myself. Yo, 0.45? Holy crap, Adam. You're goated. This scramble's kind of funny. I've only won 1 solve so far. I want to change that. Nice. Definitely am not winning that one. Reset. Holy crap. Jeez. Okay, what? I'm very good at this event, guys. I already am not finding this fun. like given up. Yeah, same. All right. All right, it's official. We're swapping events. What do you do to improve at any events? Look, man, if your question can be copy and pasted into a YouTube search bar and you'd be getting a better answer, then you probably shouldn't be asking in my chat and you should be typing it into a YouTube search bar. Learn a good method and do lots of solves. Yes, that is it. That is it. Very much simplified. What do you mean Pyrrha's mid, mates? I love Pyrrha, but L4E is difficult. And then you don't love Pyrrha. Okay, people are actually freaking out about this next scramble, so I'm gonna try it real quick and then I can swap events. Cool. Nice. 4-move solution? Yeah, but 4 tips, so it's a bit of a funny one. Alright, we're swapping events. You know, honestly, I'm ending stream soon, and I just like don't care right now. We'll just do skew. We'll let Jacob have his moment. Do Megaminx a bit late. What are your times on Megaminx? What method you use? Literally watching a single solve, you will get both questions answered. Also, I like how they're probably doing it on Pyraminx. Wait, what? I don't get it. This is literally the same one. I won somehow because everyone else DNF'd. I was getting 8s on skew, and then I learned new techniques. Now I'm back to 14s low. That's just how you gotta get better. You gotta be slower for a little while to then become faster. I forgot how to do skew. That's fair enough. This event is just cursed in every way. Watch Keywords tutorial. Not like that. It's not like he just completely forgot the method. It's literally the only thing I've been hearing in the stream chat and the Let's Keep chat is just I hate Skew, Skew sucks, I suck at Skew, and just like all negative things. Meanwhile, Jacob hasn't said a message because he's trying to like actually do good on these. Just remember the off that case right after I needed it. Exactly. Like he's focused. I got a sub 4 average, yay. And Megaminx and literally everything except 2x2, 3x3, and 4x4 on mid as well as pure, and the rest of them horrible. All I got going for me is just skew. Bro, if this is focused, I'm cooked. DNF average of 5. Oh, shoot. I'm beating Jacob, guys. What method you use? I use Sarah's intermediate with like a sprinkle of advanced Alex here and there. Oh, Megaminx? I use Westland. Alright, forget if it's Westland or Eastland. Like which specific way it goes. My S2L order goes around the cube. Like if I start from yellow, I go around anti-clockwise, which is like west chasing east. Just good at skew. I've seen you on main stage multiple times. Well, yeah, like I only have turning. Like turning and then good scrams puts me on main stage. Like I don't know if you saw, I got a 6 average in Worlds Round 1, which if a 6 average was put on main stage, then it would literally be everyone on main stage. It's about the storm where I live. Take shelter, I guess. Nah, bro, leave. Don't take shelter. It's not that serious. No tornado, so hurricane coming. It's just a thunderstorm. Yeah, like I said, just take shelter. You'll be fine. Even if it's like a tornado or a hurricane, you still should just seek shelter. I did it oopsie on that one. You know, what's my landlands cube? I want to be funny. Or maybe I should use my old wingy. It's like go back to the days of when I was like just starting out with cube. This I'm dropping stuff. No, stop. I'll just set my crap on the floor, I guess. I don't care. Oh, of course it's underneath all of this. Alright, we are back to the good old days of the X-Men wingy. I'd rather just watch Canyon do cube than have to do it myself. Fair enough. Oh great, now the Gans cube feels pillowed. That was the NS I got on my PR single. Or not NS, Sarah's Advance. Please, just reset, my god. I'm gonna beat Jacob with this thing. At least one solve. I technically already have, but that's besides the point. Six, seven. Roast me? Why? What is purpose? No, I mean, whatever. For fun? Okay, you look like a potato. There we go, there's my roast. Maybe my Cosmic Wingy is better. I have a Speed Cube Shop Cosmic Wingy from forever ago, and I, for some reason, put my custom logo on it. I'll try it out. Oh my gosh, it's like not broken in. Nah, you look like you got a DNF on every competition solved. That's just not even a roast. That's just like a false statement. Like, the whole point of a roast is that, like, you make fun of someone about something that they have. Like, that's just literally just a lie. Otherwise, that's not a roast. That's just straight up bullying. It's so slow. Oh, that was my chance. I got sub one on my other channel, first one. What? What does that mean? Nah, you as terrible as a PC that blue screens a lot. Like, that's just not even funny. Like, you at least gotta be funny. One subscriber. Why'd you make a second channel though? That was not correct. That was not one of the 5 NS cases I know. It's not cubing. You got your first. Oh, you got 1 sub. Okay, that makes sense. For some reason, my brain swapped the words, and I thought you said you got your first sub 1, and I was like, on what? 2x2? No, skew. Sure. First sub 1 on 6. Oh, nice. Yo, I beat Jacob! I won! Bro's getting world records someday. I have no idea who you're talking about. This is a channel posted like 10 random shorts of random flips. Oh, okay. Yay. Thought about doing queuing stream, but I doubt people would watch the 20-second 3x and 5-second 2x solver. I mean, as long as you're entertaining with the chat, they don't really care how fast you are. Obviously, I have my viewership just based on, like, because of my past content and, like, my past official results. But, like, I've been averaging around, like, 15 viewers for this entire stream just because I've been engaging with them a lot. Right as I say that, it drops down to 10. Tied my 3x3 PB. Kenyon Pettit 2027 Skew Bowl champion. If I can even say it, if I can't say it, then it's probably not going to happen. Alright, now I just got a one move layer. I literally didn't even get the right CP. Or CO, my bad. I mean, if Stanley Chapel can become Skew Bowl champion, so can I. Giving is what happens when a mirror box puzzle drinks 3 Red Bulls and decides it's God. My roast. Huh? I'm lost, bro. I think I broke my skew. You're not even solving. How did you do that? Cubing is what happens when a ghost cube, a Mastermorphix, and a 17x17 cube from a band called Paradox Geometry and drop an album that crashes reality. Someone needs to put that on a t-shirt. That was the worst sub 5 you've ever seen. I'm surprised I'm even still averaging sub 5 on this cube. I want to go back to my old one though. Nice. I have 4 wins. Once I get to 5 wins, then I'm gonna move off of Skewb. And I'll do something as a joke. Like I'll switch it back to like, I don't know, 3x3 or something, but then I'll use like an older cube. I can't believe I'm still averaging sub 5. Yep, it's broken. Yay. Well, that sucks. What did you break? The only thing more disorienting than your mechanics is trying to explain you to someone who still struggles with 2x2. Yep. I'm surprised it also hasn't popped. I remember this keep popping a lot. I want to get 1 sub 3. Once I either beat Jacob or get another sub 3, we'll quit Skewb. I don't know what's broken. Okay, apparently something is though. The green side feels like I put sandpaper in it. Ow. Alright, come on. Good scramble. No, 3.1. Oh, there's the pop. Oh no. Okay, it's not +2. I thought it was. You're the only puzzle that looks solved and it's scrambled. Skewb, you're just aesthetic. Confused with an ego. Is that a word? I've never seen that word in my life. Can you guess my channel's name? Is it Adam Carpenter? Or is it Carpenter Ant 125? These are giving me ChatGPT vibes. Low key, you're not wrong. No, 304. Come on. I need 1 sub 3. It's basically this channel's name, but not AC Flipping. Yep. All right, we got it. Oh, there's a pop. Oh, never mind. AC flips, lol, okay. I gotta get 1, 2. Once I get a 2, I can die happy, I guess. I'll also probably end the stream after this because I've been going for quite a while now. I thought about making it that, though. I didn't like the name Adam Carpenter. That's literally your name. Oh, Jacob Levy has left. Oh, I can beat Jacob Levy now. I'm ahead of peace chat. Alright. Now I can beat Jacob. I did that wrong. I still want to get a 2, though. Alright, come on. Give me a good scramble. Good solution. Ugh. I'll replace Jacob now? Okay, I gotta beat Jacob. Yes! 286. 286 on an old wingy. We take it, and that, wow, literally everything on my desk looks pillowed now. This feels pillowed. This feels pillowed. This feels pillowed. Everything feels pillowed now. It's insane. That's so weird. Oh, you beat me? Alright, I beat Jacob, and I got a sub 3. That's my cue to end the stream. Thank you guys for watching this stream. I should probably, like, clean up all this stuff first. Ugh. There we go. My skew is still broken. Epic. $5.59 average of 100. Holy crap. Alright, bye guys. It's been a pleasure. See you all on the next stream. Maybe tomorrow? Likely Friday. Alright. Bye-bye.